Hi everyone, welcome to the Body Manual. My name is Annabelle and I'll be your physical therapist today. So as promised, today's first topic will be on posture. A lot of people who come to us who have shoulder issues, neck issues, back issues, upper back issues, there are times when you don't know where the pain's coming from or what is the mechanism of injury. But I know earlier I said that I don't like cookie cutter exercises and things like that. But if you come to me and you don't know how your back started to hurt and how your neck started to hurt, and I see you like this, I don't know where it started from. So I'm gonna guess, or I will always go for the posture as the possible cause of your pain. And the reason I say that, so let's start, for example, with the neck. The neck, if you're in this position, if you try to fix your posture without fixing the neck, this is what it looks like. So imagine this angle didn't change, right? But when you got your upper back this way, the reason why your neck does this is because your eyes have to compensate. So really, like, this is how your upper back looks like, but because you need to look up, you don't realize it, your neck does this. So I do have a lot of friends that, not a lot of friends, but I do have some people that I know where I'm thinking, man, 5 years from now, you might get some pain, or, call me if you need help with anything. But, I just give a lot of unsolicited advice, which I shouldn't. And this is why I developed this YouTube channel, so that, whoever wants help can just watch it versus me coming to you like, it looks like you're gonna have a neck problem. That's bad. But that's one of the number one things that you're not supposed to do, like, after you graduate from PT school, or I guess, any medical related schools. So you just want to help people, and that's why this is our job. Is like, we want to help people, and we don't want to be creepy about it, I guess. I don't know. Forget I said that. So anyway, so that's one of the things. So we'll start with the neck. People who have jobs where they're sitting a lot, that tends to happen, and you don't realize, like 8 o'clock comes and you're like, I got the best posture today. Let me just work on this. And then you're like, all of a sudden you don't realize, like, 8:15 comes and you're like this. So at my work, we're always like reminding each other, posture, because even us, we're not perfect. We tell people what to do, but we're not perfect ourselves. So so we try, though, and the thing is, we don't also realize how our posture is. That's why we, with you, nobody really looks at you and you're like, oh man, you got a bad posture, correct that. But that's our job, right? So if you don't feel it yourself, if you're the one with the problem, but when others see it, like, or especially others with trained eye, then they'll be able to tell you what's happening, so that's what we're here for. So anyway, so starting with the neck. So a lot of times, you actually want to be able to look forward and make sure that your head is on top of your body and not way out here, not in front of it. There are other things that could pose a problem because of that. Your center of gravity has shifted forward. Muscles here get tightened in a lengthened position. And then these muscles get get weak as well. So basically all these muscles in the back I wish I had my netter, so I'll probably include some pictures there. But so these muscles get tired because it's basically just holding your head in that position. You want them to be stronger here. These are called your deep cervical flexor muscles. And if you've been to physical therapists, they'll probably tell you to do some chin tucks. And then also these muscles get stretched out. So you want to make sure that you get those muscles stronger as well in this position to be able to pull it back. I know it looks like I have a double chin, but that's just how I'm made. And I'm okay with that, but it's okay. So it's okay to do this, and just make sure that your ears are, it feels like it's on top of your shoulders, right? Versus this. So I will give you some exercises to do for that in the next video. But first I want to talk about your posture overall. So aside from the neck being that way, people's shoulders round forward. It kind of comes together, unfortunately. I guess fortunately, because your neck is attached to your shoulder, so that's good. But unfortunately, your neck muscles are attached to your shoulders. So the thing is, they kind of go together, So when I'm treating the neck or the shoulder, I kind of have to treat the other, because I can't just oh, hey, your shoulder is fixed, and you're like, oh, your neck is fixed, but your shoulders are forward, and vice versa, right? So anyway, let's see. The first thing you want to do is to be aware of your posture. So let's start from the beginning of the day. You wake up, you brush your teeth, I hope, and you wash your face and things like that, or take a shower or whatnot. You want to think about how's your posture? Do you when you put makeup on, or when you fix your hair, are you standing? I don't have a camera, guys, so you're gonna watch my back. So do you stand like this, or do you have one hip forward? When you sit on the toilet, do you have one knee is more forward? Are you activating the left muscles more than the right when you're sitting? Or when you're driving, to school or to work or whatnot, driving anywhere, do you sit like this? Do you take your weight off your butt? Are you even in both sides? Things like that. Or do you have a habit where it's I don't know how, I don't drive like this, but so things like that. What does your body do that feels comfortable? Because that could be an issue. There could have been a time where you got injured a long time ago. You had a lot of pain. The pain goes away, but you don't realize that you're still compensating for that pain that's not even there anymore. So your body is smart and dumb at the same time, because it's smart because it knows to avoid that, but it also doesn't realize that you've changed the way you've moved. So your homework today is to be aware of how you are sitting. How are you standing? Don't worry about the walking yet. Actually, I don't know if I'll dive into that, but walking is a complicated one. So think about that for now, and we'll see you in the next video. I will talk about some exercises that you can do in order to help strengthen those particular muscles I've talked about. Thank you for watching.